Which channel is this? Channel 6? Oh, too many sliders, too many knobs.
Please hold the line. The streamer you are watching is...
What can I say? Jeez Louise! Katie and Daddy in right at the beginning. So I suppose, all being equal, I've got some chocolates and teas and coffees to give out. So first in today, and our first princess, Katie. Get your lips round this. And I mean, if the weather's the same with you, which I think it might be, something big, brown, and of course nicely hot to get your lips round at this time in the morning in this weather. Let's do it. Ephesus, welcome in. Dos tres. Really? Holy moly, everybody wants a Katie Chaos. Oh, that works so well. And Ephesus, welcome in. I was a bit late on the old teas, coffees, teas, and Daddy, I tell you what, I ought to have, I need something for this. I tell you what, Daddy, a brewage coming. Hasn't rained in 3 months. Jeez Louise. Daddy, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Jeez. Well, let's get you a brewage. Because, even if you don't like the tea or the milk at the side, there's always that big pile of cocaine to stick your head in.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. And last but by no means least, Ephesus, your sweetheart. I tell you what. I tell you what. Let's get in the Milo mode. Ephesus. Bit of easy creamy.
Look at that. You see? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy, yeah, that's snowy goodness. Love it. Yes, and, it's full of snowy goodness. Hey, you are all more than welcome. Let's quickly whip out those biscuits.
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit base.
I like the bass biscuit base. I like the
buttery biscuit base. Right, where the hell are we is that question, because of course I've suddenly realised I maybe should have started this up earlier this morning, as I think we are still on OP's carrier now. And Fiery Toad.
Go ahead and make your final checks. Let me know when you're ready.
Cute. Oh, get a banana. Fiery Toad. First in with the hostess for the most is Fiery. Orange mocha frappuccino, jitterbuggery, and a shout out.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
With a jitterbuggery. Oh, lovely. And Daddy as well. And Sean. I'll keep a banana. We do try, Daddy. Well, Daddy, you know what that means. Another hostess with the mostest.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
Bit of jitterbuggery. Shout out, and another of our elite dangerous brethren and sister. And Sean. I know what our Sean wants. Our Sean is gagging for it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely gagging for a bit of easy creamy.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy creamy. And here we are, Katie now in with the host. I'll give a banana. Yes, indeed. And if you give us a hostess with a moses, whether you want it or not, you get an orange mocha frappuccino, a little bit of jitterbuggery, which I do apologise about. But hey, you know me, and a shout out with your stream or not.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
There you go, a little bit of jitterbuggery there for Katie. I tell you what, Katie, now that is interesting because yes, yesterday's Psychic stream with Mal, all of us, right, because I think, you like me, we're all right in at the beginning, and I saw people getting host shouts, and I thought, well, I know I don't usually get one for auto host, but I'll just go and check, and yeah, mine's kaboogered as well. So don't worry, Katie. I think it's all of us. So I think, what we're, during the day it's going to be, oh, bugger, I better check. And yeah, so back to old Manwelly. Indeed. Right, have I missed anyone out in the chaos? in the chaos. Hopefully not. Right, we are on Orange's Phoenix is Pheneyes. Pheneyes? I don't know. Right, well, in which case, we better lunch. Don't get too excited. We could possibly be... oh, there we are. I didn't think it was doing anything. Blimey, or I suppose we ought to check if Bill's here, shouldn't we? Right. Bill? Landing gear?
Gear up.
Gear up, lovely. Daddy, in fact, yes, we are hopefully back to BGS. And Gino, the man who gets an orange mocha frappuccino. Bacon sauce. Oh, I tell you, that's a good idea, Fiery. I've got some nice bacon in the freezer. Gino, automatic orange mocha frappuccino and an automatic shout out. Oh, it's alright. I've just saw something out of the corner of my eye. It said preparing advert. And I was like, what do you mean you're but there's something. I've got an email and I think you probably all did. And Shuggy, welcome in.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
Just getting a little bit of jitterbuggery for our Gino. There we go. And I'm sure Gino does this deliberately because the last time I hung out with Gino, he was definitely playing Elite Dangerous. I'm sure he goes, right, I'm about to go in Nick's stream. He was always going to give me a shout out. So, Phoenix, right. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. And you did late last night, fair enough, Gino. I love it. And Shuggy, you sweetheart. Yeah, oh yeah, Thingamy Bob. That's it, yes. Yes, indeed, Katie. Something else to confuse us. Well, not in your beautiful good self, but certainly something to confuse old fuckers like me. Right. Shuggy, bloody hell, waiting. I tell you what, as you've been waiting, Shuggy, don't tell Scottish Legion, but we'll give you the good stuff.
Drink, take, us, drink, drink.
Indeedly doodly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for jumping on board so early. But what we now need to do is find out how far away. I've got a horrible feeling we are quite a long way away. We might have a number of jumps ahead of us. Cheers, Shuggy, you absolute sweetheart. Right, bookmarks. No, bookmarks. There we go. Sorteria Accord in HIP 110248. Press and... oh, yes, indeedy. An evil. It's a mashup. I'll give a banana. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful... I have to apologise, Evil Snowball. I meant to pop over yesterday and I bloody didn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, another hostess with a mostess, one of our favouriteest variety streamers.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
Little bit of jitterbuggery for our Evil. Little bit of a shout out. Yes, last playing Fallout 4. And do check our Evil out. They do that, don't they? No, they do. He does play Elite as well. Oh my lord, there's no hope, is there? Right, how many jumps are yeah? They do Fallout. That's the one. Thank you, Daddy. Right. Oh, look at that. 8 jumpy pumpies. That is going to be entertaining. It usually takes us anywhere between half an hour and 20 minutes, or even 20 minutes and half an hour, depending which way your world spins. But I think our world spins in the... anyway, no, I'm digressing. Wasteland Sniper Bunny Popping Head Melons. Jeez Louise. Oh, well, I tell you what, Daddy, do check our Evil Snowball out, because he's a lovely streamer. And, yeah, I keep meaning to pop over, because my problem is, if it's anything other than Elite, I get confused. I get confused in Elite, you know, so, yeah. But, yeah, do. Oh, cheers, Daddy, you absolute sweetheart. He's, like I say, he's such a caring a community. Right, talking to community. Bill, engage FSD.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, here we go! Hats! Knickers! First of 8 jumps, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be witchy, watchy, watchy space? Will it be hyper diaper space? Let's find out. And hang on, I ruined his 420. Nice one! Nice one, Daddy. I love it. Oh, there's a witch and there's a watch. Well, a blooming... In fact, 2 witches and an alarm clock. What more could you want? Probably a hell of a lot more. Whoa! That's not scoopable. That is not scoopable. Jeez Louise. Right, let's get the pedal to the metal. There we go. There we go. Hey, nice one, Shuggy. That's where my ex went wrong. They took care in the community a bit too far. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Right. It's, well, 1 down, 7 to go. I should Coco, and then we can actually start the BGS fun. And talking of BGS fun, in fact, let's see if we can get this show back on the road first, and then we'll do a little bit of a shout out for old Zorba. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drop.
Bloody hell, 2 in a row. This is going far too well. Keep hold of those hats, keep hold of those knickers, and while we're doing this, let's go and have a little bit of BGS with the one and only Commander Zorba, Dunsey D.
You really adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Computer, shout out
All
Zorba
integrity
Dundee.
is within limits.
While I'm
All
running
other
the ship,
systems are
looking
at
after the
normal
chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Scanning.
Well, I wouldn't mind if that's all right. Well, it's lovely to see you all, but thank you all so much for coming over and keeping me company again. It's look at me, I'm smiling again. You know, it's weird, isn't it? No, it's not weird. It's lovely. And I really appreciate it. So, yes, in theory, once we get our arses to Glassy Arse Landing, which, as Katie points out, is where all the cool kids are, and keeping your place on... Oh, nice one, Fiery. Oh, jolly well done on that. Jeez Louise, that is nice. Keep the top 10. Blimey. That is excellent. Right. What are we doing? We're doing BGS. How are we doing it? Well, we're getting a bit of free fuel. Oh no, forgot to turn yours in for the... Well, you know, yeah, I'm sure people have done worse. Right, let's get that pedal to the metal. Let's get these rails back on the train, ladies and gentlemen. We've had two successful jumps with Bill, and I tell you what, at 90 years old, two consecutive jumps with Bill, I should Coco. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Just jump on the back of It's Micro T and you can come in first, and it'll be a happy ending for you and everybody that rides over the finishing line.
There you go, the lovely WK now _Jez. Doing the old jump on the back of It's Micro. And if you pass the finish line, you're guaranteed a happy finish. You can't beat those happy finishes. Right. Yeah, I think it does say on the... I mean, a lot of them are... Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I think so. Daddy, I think so. I'm not the absolute expert, as you probably know. I just do, you know, I look up me and it goes, fight for these, and I go, no, I don't do it. And it goes, run missions for these. And I go, yeah, all right then, I'll run some missions for them. Anyway, talking of missions, we need to get our arses to Glassy Arse Landing, ladies and gentlemen. And exactly, you cannot go wrong with a happy ending, I have to say, unless your forehead is as bright as mine. I need some dulling spray. Definitely need some... Well, you know, it's... Hey, right, let's see if we can... 3 times in a row. I tell you what, 3 times a lady. I should Coco. Right. Bill, engage FSD.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
No. Do or do not.
There is no try. Yeah, exactly. You tell him, Yoda. You know, we don't mind mixing our franchises here. Yes, Star Trek and Star Wars, two of the biggest rival franchises back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. You were either one or the other. But, of course, the millennials saw sense, and now you can be both. And it's, you know, it's a bit like, you know, the trouble we had with, you know, it was all right to be gay but not bi. And I think the Star Wars Star Trek is a euphemism for that situation, and it probably euphemism is the wrong word. But now, yes, I can quite happily stand proud and erect and say, yes, I like Star Trek and Star Wars. So they... And blazing confetti! And, yeah, exactly, they might be rivals, but I'm into both. Exactly! Exactly! Hey! You're gonna love it. Blazing confetti. Welcome. What are we gonna get our blazing confetti this morning? Ooh, I tell you what we haven't done. We haven't done a nice smooth from our WKJ. So let's see if this is working, or see if Warbucks is still screwing my bot.
Smooth.
Ah, smooth! Exactly, you gotta go both ways. I mean, you know, especially when you get older. You know, people say to me, what's your sexual preference? And I say, at my age, just not fussy. So there you go. That's that covers a multitude of sins. Yes. Well, now I tell you what, blazing. 1 day, 21 hours. Oh, not fiery, you absolute sweetheart. There you go, Daddy. Oh, I tell you what, I tell you what, this community's wonderful. Right. Yes, cake. We've not had cake, and we've not had, you know, and we've only had one Indian. No. Oh, if I get calf. We haven't got a calf. We've got cake. Jeez, bloody Louise.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? I should, Coco. I've seen his pink piccolo. I've played his pink oboe, but I've never, ever seen Shatner's bassoon. Oh my goodness! Wolf Cannon! Tier 2, 7...
Doing well, buddy.
Wolf Cannon, you absolute nutter! You ladies and gentlemen, another of our wonderful community, the lovely Wolf Cannon. Tier 2, 2 months to a Twitch baby, Wolf Cannon. You absolute swell. I tell you what, I think we're going to go. I know it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Jeez Louise, that's the problem with taking Mondays off. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So, Wolf Cannon, but I'm... Oh, I tell you what, I'm thinking... I'm going to go for a beer. If I could spell it, it'd really help. Wolf Cannon, you absolute sweetheart. Let's get this down our necks. All together now.
Take
A drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what we did there? Made a little bit of leap topical. Oh, you brought a Type 10 blazing. Does shooty kang bang kaboom. Bit of the old pew pew. You can't beat a bit of the old pew pew. I tell you what, that is... arse! No, it's not arse. That was me. And yeah, Wolf Cannon, welcome in. We're nice. I tell you what, you know, tier 2, you gotta be, it's gotta be worth a beer or... Blimey, I think, crikey, I was expecting, I don't know if you heard that skid, but I was expecting a bit of a smack after that one. Blimey. I tell you what, it's raining. It hasn't rained properly for quite a while. And I think those roads are a little bit slippy. Oh, cheers, Wolf Cannon. You absolute sweet. In fact, bloody hell, Wolf Cannon, I didn't give you a shout out, did I? There we go. There we go. It might say Atlas, and it does say Atlas. So there you go. If you like your Atlas, check out our Wolf Cannon, you sweetheart. Right, what are we doing? Oh, we're trying to jump with Bill. I tell you what it is, Age. This will be number 3. He's bloody worn out, poor sod. In fact, Bill, engage FSD. Uh-oh. Bill. Jason, where's Bill?
I'm sorry, Nick. Jason and Bill have gone out for a pint.
I tell you what, a little nibble. I tell you what, that is a hey, Wolf Cannon. First redemption of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is a nibble me nuts, dropping 1,000. Sir William went for a donut break. Hey! Probably for his arse, the way I've been pounding him. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's terms of service. Jeez Louise. Let's do a quick too far. Oh, my lord. Too fat? No, too far. Yes, indeed. Call the terms of service police. Jeez Louise. Nice indeed. He definitely took the huff. Right, Wolf Cannon, first one of the day. Nibble me nuts, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to whip them out. And I certainly will for you and the squirrels. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah. Nibble my nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And Elvis has left that building. There we go. Well, Mr. Braben, he might have been joking. Well, I tell you what, that Braben, jeez Louise, I tell you what, we came close to petting a Braben. And then the lawyers said no, you can't pet a Braben. It's just not allowed. It was all made up and everything, and then the lawyers they said no. Right, well, we're gonna have to do this, man, Wiley. It doesn't always work out. Oh, hang on, we got Kenny.
Got to send a cheer for the great singing of Mr. Nick.
Oh, Wolf Cannon, and kicking off a undercover operation. Me and the Commander Dave Brown. Yes, the Tier 2. You get your own Odyssey suit. And yes, Wolf Cannon has been spaced in their Odyssey suit. Not their birthday suit. That wouldn't be fair. Though I would like to see that. The birthday suit, not the... No, anyway, no. Sorry. Stop it. Buy enough arcs and maybe some... oh, yeah. Get a torch. Get a touch. Get a touch. Torch, touch. I can't read. Another 100 meters to add to my CG. 100 million, sorry. And it ain't even lunchtime. Blimey, Fiery. Yes, Wolf, you have been out the airlock in your Odyssey suit, Wolf. Indeedly doodly. Yes, without so much as a by your leave. Right, shall we see if Kenny's here? It's got to be worth asking Kenny. Let's have a look-see. Hey, Kenny. Oh, he is here. Kenny, does my beard make me look a little gay? Oh, don't say he's gone down to the pub as well. Kenny, does my beard make me look a little gay?
Nice.
Oh, it says the file provider isn't running. I tell you what. Blazing confetti!
We will eventually jump.
We will! You absolute tinker! Jeez Louise, that was an undercover operation. Let's see if... I tell you what, the file provider's not running. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. Kenny, engage FSD. No! Oh my lord! I tell you what, blazing confetti, we might! And Katie! Kicking off another undercover operation where, yes, an Ephesus as well!
Is that train I hear?
It certainly is Ephesus. Jeez Louise, I tell you what. Oh my goodness, and Rear Admiral flaps! And Shuggy! Keep a banana!
When do we get to see you in a dress like that on stream, Nick?
Well, that is the $6 million question. Oh my lord, you've kicked off one with Stamper and Katie. You absolute sweethearts. Jeez Louise, you didn't have to do that. You absolute sweethearts. And, we need an orange mocha frappuccino. For our Shuggy, for that host.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. Bit of a shout out. And I think we owe another. Yes, when I was undercover as the stunt double for Shuggy. No, Tom Cruise. I tell you what, blimey, that was some fun. Right. Should we... I don't know what to do. We're going to have to do it manually. Right, hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. I don't know when they're going to be back from the pub. Hopefully, before we get to... And you've kicked off a hype train. Please do not worry about completing it. Honestly, that is honestly, yeah. You've been far too kind already. We do love those undercover operations. And... I tell you what, I try me best. Oh, blimey, we're off. I see no witches. It isn't witchy-watchy. Where do you see any diapers? I see no diapers. Oh my goodness. Right, well, oh my lord. Are we back?
Scanning for information.
Oh, hello, Bill. Bill's back. We're all right. Thank God for that. Bill's back from the pub. Jeez Louise. Jason, make the crew a brew. Blooming heck, well, Bill seems to be back, but, you know, not, I tell you what, I don't know what's going on there, ladies and gentlemen. It says the cloud provider is not running. I have no idea what a cloud provider is, but whatever a cloud provider is, it is not running. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that is quite worrying. Because it means that Warbucks now is not just screwing my AI and my bot, but also me voice attack. I mean, you know, come on. Yeah, the man can only take so much. A man can only take so much. Right, we're full of fuel. Sing us a song, Bill.
Packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high.
Oh, hang on a minute, DCMA. Oh, well done, whoever got the record. Well done. Always forget about the... Right, we've definitely seen to have Bill back. I tell you what, that Warbucks is one randy AI. I tell you what, we're gonna have to do some sort of PSA for randy AIs and the viruses that they spread, because you know, right. Yeah, the stunt double dipper, I should go. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Sorry to penetrate your bolt hole.
Oh, good old bolt hole penetration. You can't beat it. And if you try, you probably get arrested. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if Billy Boy's back. Bill, engage FSD.
Frame shift activated.
Here we go. Hats! Knickers! How many jumpy pumpies have we got? Oh, we've only got 4 more after this. Ah, now, here's the man we need to have a word with about Warbucks. Having said that, it is my fault, to be fair. Keep an eye out for witches. Keep an eye out for watches. Morning, says OP. And yes, warnings should be made for Warbucks. I tell you what, I never thought it would get to this level, OP. I thought we said, sorry, I penetrated your Baltimore. Hey! I tell you what, that's a big place to penetrate. Hey! I love it. I love it. Right, OP, you absolute sweetheart. Right, another orange mocha frappuccino, and a shout out. You must all know Orange Phoenix, but just in case a single person doesn't, here we go. It does sound painful.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Little bit of jitterbuggery there for ROP. And of course, a shout out for the one and only Commander Orange Phoenix. And if you do the Book of Faces, don't forget the SPV, F and A. A boom indeed. Yes, the stellar photography, videography, and fan art over on the Book of Faces. So yes, please do them. I did say doo-doo, didn't I? I tell you what, I've got doo-doo on the brain. I don't know what's going on with me, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, yes, if you don't know, there is no try, there is only doo-doo. That was a mistake at a tender young age, and a lot of therapy and a lot of dirty protests later. Right, I think we've only got 4 jumpy pumpies to... Look at that, we've only got 4 to go. I tell you what... yes, I tell you what, our trip out the bubble was wonderful. We really, and I'm sorry I missed the big get together. But yeah, it was really nice to do it, OP. And thanks for taking us out there and bringing us back. More importantly, taking us out there was one thing, but you know, I think to do the whole package, the bringing back thing was very nice. Well, yes, Daddy, indeed. Indeed, we will try and not, yes. Right, what are we doing? Oh, we're still jumping. How now? How now, brown cow? No, uptime. 34 minutes and we have completed the square root of jack shit. If I could spell missions right, that would really help, but you know.
What a maroon.
There we go, 0 minutes. Missions? Minutes? Jeez Louise, it's getting worse. I don't know whether it's my age or just the abuse I gave my body. As I said to a friend, yes, I do have friends. Well, I say friends, but some stranger rang me up and talked to me, and yes, I was saying, you know, the abuse I gave my body back in the day. It is definitely time to pay the Pied Piper. As OP says, was up late making the return journey whilst following in my exploring clay phantom scanning systems. Oh, nice one. I bet you got some good data there. And talking of good data, let's see if we can get Bill back on the old you know what ski. Bill, engage FSD.
Are you guys sure?
Oh, here we go. Yes, I am sure. Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
There we go. Blimey, as Randy comes straight in with a raid. Blimey, O'Reilly. Randy, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, I do hope you've warned your viewers, Randy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Randy's live raid coming in. So let's do it. Randy, how was your stream, Randy, and what were you up to? Let's get you that chocolate. Yes, indeed. Raiders and princesses. Dos, un, dos, tres. Rudy Pony. Holy moly, everybody wants a Randy's live. They certainly do. Everyone definitely wants a... Oh, Legend of Zelda. Blimey. I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly, do you know, I know of it, but can you believe I've never played a Zelda? I might have dressed up as one, but that's another story. In fact, yes, I mean, I'm still talking of dress, I'm still in my dressing gown, which is a little bit... Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our Randy's is a variety streamer. Do give them some love, and if you like your swords skyward, I would... Hey! I tell you what, Randy, I am missing out on so much you would not believe. But welcome in, Raiders. Whenever we get a raid, we always give out a hot chocolate, a shout out, and we give away the most expensive thing in our reward request queue, which is the spacing of a commander. So, Randy, First one out today. Who's going out the airlock for our Randy? Randy's come in with their crew. We need to make some room. Let's get somebody out. Who is it? It's 420 Flag! Smoke that 420! I tell you what, I should Coco. High as a kite and straight out the airlock. Computer, shout out 420 Flag.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
You certainly are, computer, because I'm such a dyslexic maroon. There we go. Nice one, Randy. Found a cracking system, says OP, with 2 terraformable water worlds, 2 atmospheric terraformal HMCs, that's not Her Majesty's Customs, and an ammonia world. Yes, it's now HMRC, because it's now Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. But I'm sure that Orange Phoenix doesn't mean Her Majesty's Customs, because that would not only be technically incorrect in this day and age, but also would look very, very odd to come across a planet that was terraformable with the inland revenue. I mean, basically the IRS. Terraformable IRS. I mean, I've seen some of those people in the IRS and the Inland Revenue, as it used to be called, as it is now, HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. And I have no idea where we were going with this, but we are full of fuel. Let's put that pedal to the metal. I think we only have 3 more jumps. Blimey, I'm going to tell you what, we're going to wear poor old Bill out. Oh, you used to work at the... I tell you what, there's a lot of people and there's nothing to be, it's like a lot of jobs. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Yeah, my ex was in the civil service, civil servant, and then there is another job that once upon a time was the job to have, a job for life, and then they got rid of them all and replaced them with computers that actually can't do the job, and yeah, it's all a bit of a mess, isn't it? But hey-ho, it'll all sort out in the future. Oh, I tell you what, that is stone cold. Stone cold. Right, let's see if we can get this road back on the show, ladies and gentlemen. And in fact, I tell you what we haven't done. We haven't checked in with the old FDev HQ are up to. Shall we have a quick little gander? Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ. I see there, Bronwyn. Is that Father Bill? I think he's been in an awful lot of wars recently. I wonder if you could, turn the old war dial down a bit and let our father have a bit of a relaxing time. Oh, you see, they're not all bad. Not all bad. Turning the war dial down for our Father Bill. What a star. Yes. Now, you see, that should have been a warning sign, shouldn't it, OP? That mine didn't. Well, they got kicked out eventually when they got rid of everyone. But yes, indeed. Yes, it's, yes, God bless the Inland Revenue and all who work in a... right, or him, even, not being fussy. Right, we've got 3 jumps to do. Poor old Bill's exhausted. He hasn't had such a hammering since the heyday of the Trekkie stars in the old 60s, in the tricky 60s, which was a wonderful time to be born, but not probably, to quickly exit when you don't know really what's going on. Right, talking of not knowing what's going on, Mary had a little lamb, it had a sooty foot into Mary's bread and jam. It's sooty foot it put. Mary had a little lamb, it was full of fun and frolics. She tied it to a No, sorry. No. Right, there was a young man from Nantucket. No, that's not. We weren't doing that one either. Right, let's do it. Bill, engage FSD.
Frame shift drive
Oh,
engaged.
ho, ho, ho! Here we go. Hats, knickers, and yes, for those of you who are what's the word I'm looking for? Insightful? Maybe insightful. For those that are insightful, or some other word that I'm looking for that I can't remember, you may notice it is the same hat and exactly the same knickers as last week, ladies and gentlemen.
Completing
Yes.
system scan.
Oh, thank you, Bill. I think he's back on form. I tell you what. I couldn't be jumped 8 times within, I don't know, 45 minutes. I mean, that is some going, Bill, especially at 90 years old. I mean, it's got to be, I don't know, maybe it's a lollipop and a rubber band. I don't know. And Shuggy says Mary had a little pig. No. Colico, hey yo. Keep a banana. Ha ha ha. I tell you what, Colico, another hostess with the mostest. Orange mocha frappuccino and a shout out coming up for our Colico and an apology because Colico was streaming Satisfactory and I was going to pop over and then I fell asleep.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Bit of jitterbuggery. Bit of a shout out. And it was Satisfactory. There you go. Yes, I do apologise, Colico. I had every part of my body was going, let's go and watch Colico. And then I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I do apologise. But yes, Colico is another of our Elite Dangerous brethren, sister in binary and non-binary beings that does a few other games. Unlike this old Maroon, I think we tried other games many, many years ago. And it just, I'm bad enough at this one. Put me into something I don't know. God almighty. As Colico drops 5,000, yes, says sod this. It's a bit crowded in here. I need, ladies and gentlemen, dropping 5,000. I think it's about 220 points an hour if you sit through this garbage. And, to get to 5,000, I mean, I know you could probably, mute the tab, stick it in the background, collect the points, but, jeez Louise, I love you all. Right, let's second one out. 420 flags already been out, Colico. So let's see who's going to join our 420. They'll find him fine. There'll be a huge trail of smoke. Right, I'll do the honours with the airlock if you choose who you want to go out, Colico. It's Mac Monkey! Jeez Louise, blimey, I think that's the first time for our Mac Monkey. Computer, shout out Mac Monkey.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again? You dyslexic maroon.
I am dyslexic and I am a maroon. Yes, exactly, Katie, exactly. Mal put a tweet out a while back saying, come on, you other streamers, what are the games you play off stream? And I was like, there are other games? Really? I've been playing this one for nearly over 2 years, which isn't long in the Elite world. But I still have no idea what I'm doing. Right, nice one, Colico. Poor Mac. In fact, Mac Monkey does spend most of their time in the roof rack, to be honest. And I'd have to say, we've not actually checked the state of the roof rack for quite a while. But anyway, this isn't getting us to where we need to be to actually start today's stream. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as per usual, we have been live. How long has this Viagra been working? 47 minutes! And we have still accomplished the absolute square root of jack shit, ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, exactly, OP. I mean, if I could actually get my arse into gear and get my brain back into gear, I used to love, say, especially off stream, just something to unwind in. I mean, bless him, I think it was Crispy Tater Tot brought me Alex Half-Life. And that was really, you know, that was something nice to sort of submerge yourself in off stream. But yeah, still been here, what now, for May, June, July, August. Oh, blimey, it'll nearly be 5 months. And I still haven't set me blooming old OG HTC. We've got one sensor up for now, but I haven't popped the other one up yet. Hey! 2 sensors popped up. I should be so lucky. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
And I think I pulled out the last millisecond.
I think, yes, well, I tell you what, when you've popped up to... Hey! I tell you what! Buttery biscuit base! Base.
Biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
It's our Zorba!
You bastard, Nick. you merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
As timing goes, indeed, Zorba! The ears burning like no tomorrow. You've got to love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of the lovely Zorba Dundee, they are the king of Conte, the god of BGS. And I believe, are you streaming today, Zorba? Have I missed you? Did I totally miss you? I am useless. I am useless. Talking to useless. Bill, engage FSD.
Frame shift drive.
Tomorrow. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, that's brilliant.
Hey-o.
Gunter, quickly. Hats. Hold on to them. Knickers, Gunter. We're going for it.
Navigation for next system.
Jeez Louise, I tell you what, let's get a vodka. Jeez, I don't see any witches. I don't see any watches. Oh my lord, where have you taken us?
No unusual activity.
There we go, the bot's still broken, I tell you what. It was one thing Warbuck shagging
Gathering
the AI,
information.
but shagging me bot,
Cartography update.
and now me voice attack. I tell you what, geez Louise, that Warbucks is a hard one to swallow. Ice and cocoa. Oh, we haven't. We've not even. Oh, what a maroon! We've not even done any bopping, have we? We've come through all these places. We've not done any burping. Honky honky. 17 bodies. Jeez Louise, there is no hope.
What a maroon.
Right, yes, 0 missions, Zorba. We are still on our way back. From Orange Phoenix's carrier. He got us as close as he could. Yeah, just checking that the square, normality has been restored. Yeah, indeed, Gunter. Did I get you a drink, Gunter? Yes, I did. I got you a vodka with the wrong sound because, Warbucks is having a bit of a go at me bot. And, travelling back to Glassy Arse Landings. I think we only have... Oh, it's the next jump! That's it, we're back! We're nearly back, Zorba. It's only taken us 40, 45, 50 minutes to do 8 jumpy pumpies, which I did in about 20 minutes off stream when I was going in the other direction. So it does show that I'm a bit of a slow coach when it comes to these things, but... one to go, one more jump, hold on to your arse, hold on to your arses, hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers, but that poor old Bill has had the pummeling of a lifetime, 50 minutes, 8 jumps, I tell you what, Bill is worn out, so for the last time, I'll let you rest for a bit once we get to Glassy Arse, Bill, but for the last time, Bill, engage FSD. Oh dear, I knew the arse end would drop out. I tell you what, yes, Chewie, we're home. I tell you what, I think the arse end's just dropped out of our FSD. Jeez Louise. Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well, I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Exactly. Jeez Louise. Yeah, definitely shouldn't be, you know, get on the old vapors. Get on the old vape. Oh, Vicks Vapor Rub. Do you remember that? Do they still sell Vicks Vapor Rub? Rub that on your chest. Whoa, but don't get it on your private parts. That is not fun. Right. Oh, hang on. Who's that, Nobby?
That is my new mate, Tibanzi. He flies to and from South America with drugs rammed up his bottom. It's either that or a life of crime.
Oh, that's fair enough. Well, gave us a hand with the kids and the FSD, so let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers, and clench your buttocks as we could be entering the squid! Blimey, O'Reilly! Let's get a nice rye
Let's go,
whiskey.
people. We have a job to do.
Oh no! Oh no, Lawrence Fishburne's still stuck in here. Jeez Louise, what is going on?
Rye whiskey,
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry.
If
you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die.
Well, surely will, so I will. There we go. Right, now having done that awful Welsh accent, we'll get the road back on the show. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift
Here
drive.
we go. Right, after this big jumpy pumpy, ladies and gentlemen, poor old Bill will have a bit of a rest as we enter the old glassy arse landings. Yes, indeed, the place to be if you are part of the Soteria Accord.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There we go. Yes, the good old
Gathering
Thargoids.
information. Cartography updated.
Thank you, Billy boy. Oh, I tell you what, he don't say 68 bodies. Jeez Louise, that's more than the Mansons and a few others probably put together. Probably the Mansons and the Bundys together. Right, we're getting that free fuel. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you buy your second-hand ship from Lambert's Second-Hand Ship Shop, you will get a free fuel scoop with every purchase. Right, we need glassy arse. Let's go Stations. Super duper Gary Cooper. Look at what you could have won. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally somewhere near actually sort of doing something. Sort of thing. In fact, I ought to do that. Yes, carry on. Sort of thing. Friend of mine. In fact, I have a Welsh friend. And that used to be one of his, yes, always used to end with sort of thing. Which isn't a Welsh thing to do, I don't think. At least other Welsh people that I've worked with and lived with and loved with didn't say that. But yes, this one, yeah, sort of thing. It was, yes, very interesting. Anyway, we are on our way to Glassy Arse Landing. We'll put the pedal to the metal. And, oh, we're back at 2-2 now. More BGS to do. Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, Katie. Yeah, the Soteria Accord. I am their numero 1067th. Yes, numero 1607th on the BGS list. And Gunter says, and a free fireworks when you try to use the FSD. Well, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Gunter. I tell you what. Oh, I tell you what, Katie, you're hitting me with a Welsh again. I tell you what, the old Pobly. Oh, no! No. Too fast. Cumbria's Wales. I know. Whoa! Slow down, brother. Slow down. There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly, that was close. And Stitcher! Bing bong. Jeez Louise, Kremer nearly got me. Passengers are reminded to fasten your seatbelts. Next flight, in case of an emergency, put your head between your knees and kiss your ass. Goodbye. Thank you. Nice one, Stitcher. I tell you what, let's get a brewage for our Stitcher, and also a little shout out 'cause our Stitcher, like our Shuggy, likes their Elite Dangerous with a bit of cool.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Here we go. There we go. There we are. Elite Dangerous with a bit of cool, which means our Stitcher, along with our Shuggy, is an ex-boxer. And when I say ex-boxer, that doesn't mean they used to be a boxer dog, a person that filled boxes or moved boxes, somebody who, boxed in a ring, or outside a ring, for that matter. I mean, whichever takes your fancy. And so, yes, but yes, on the console, that's it. There we go. Right, I tell you what, Glassy Arse Landing is in a beautiful place, isn't it, Katie? You've got those lovely rings. If you're really lucky, every now and then they turn into pride rings, ladies and gentlemen. It all goes a bit psychedelic. But we've not seen that for a... Well, in fact, I think I've not seen it for a while. But we were over in another place. But yes, the approach to Glassy Arse Landings quite often can result in the old pride rings. Right, ready to engage. Hats and knickers. Here we go. Animation is extra. There we go. Kaboom! There we go. We're in like Flynn. Hey-o! Exactly, Stitcher, exactly. And you can't have a nice glassy arse without a superb ring. And Twindex, talking of superb rings, let's get a brewage for our Twindex.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Welcome in, Twindex. Welcome in, Stitcher. Did I get Stitcher a drink? I did, didn't I? Did I get you a Stitcher? Did I get you... Oh, I can't. I tell you what, let's get you a quick coffee. Quick coffee, Stitcher, just in case.
Smooth.
Smooth. Hey! Oh, yeah, got you a tea. Well, you got a coffee as well now, so, I mean, you can, whichever one you prefer, you can give away or keep, or once you've drunk half of one, pour a little in and then, and then pour it, because, anyway. Right! It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Bill? Request dogging.
As requested.
Yes! Dogging action allowed. Let's get our arses outside and see if the SPV FA camera operator is going to show us the crate fried chicken being fried. Or maybe they don't need any crate fried chicken today and there will be no frying. Oh, I think it could be a fry-free day today. No, oh, my goodness. What are you doing? Kidding. What are you doing? Oh, no, don't go underneath. Oh, that's risky. That's risky. No, don't show off just because OP's here. Oh, my Lord, this can end in tears. Oh, my Lord. There we go. Yeah, not frying today, just flying. Exactly. Right, let's see what's happening here. Oh, blimey! Jeez Louise. That was close. You could have got yourself squashed there. I tell you what, OP. You got to have a word with this one. Bit of a live wire, that one, mate. Jeez Louise. Right, let's do it. Let's go and insert ourselves deep inside the old Glassy Arse Landings. And have a look at this scoreboard. Yes, indeed. Now, shall we see what's available? Your current operator is risk-taking Rupert. I tell you what, I hope he's not a bear. If it's Rupert the bear, there is going to be some words. That means, I mean, come on, Phoenix. You can't be using, 1970s TV characters as your camera ops. I mean, it's bad enough me using 1960s... television show stars in my crew. But, I mean, if that's Rupert the Bear. But he does do it commando. Hey! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Right up the middle, deep and hard, and again in the brown patch.
Oh, deep and hard in the brown patch. You can't beat a bit of brown patch action. Right! I don't know why we're legging it. Probably because, I don't know. I tell you what, yes, indeed, Katie, yes. Yes, Roger the Cabin Boy, Seaman Staines, and what was the other one? Oh, no. Roger the Cabin Boy, Seaman Staines. Oh, come on. It's on the tip of me tongue. I should Coco. Off to the concourse ski. Master Bates, thank you. Thank you. Way, we're not far enough back out of the doors. We nearly got our knob stuck in the doors. There's a good reason not to have a knob. If you ever got your knob stuck in a door, you probably wish you didn't have a knob. Right. In fact, probably better to get your knob stuck in than your testicles, to be honest. And you certainly wouldn't want to catch me titties in an automatic door. That would be bad. In fact, to be honest, knowing about the old mammograms, they're pretty much like having your tit slammed in a bloody lift door, isn't it? With the old mammograms. I mean, that's not fun. I mean, this is what gets me. It's just, these girls, they put up with so much. Right, here we go, glassy arse landings. Right, let's have a look at that mission board. Yeah, cheeky little devil, look at that. There we go. Right, Sorteria. Oh, bloody hell, no transportation. Oh, you absolute biting poo. I'll never forget my dad introducing me to Captain Pugwash and sniggering all the way through. Yes, it was a bit of a classic, wasn't it? I mean, that's what I loved about the old kiddie cartoons. I mean, some of the modern ones get away with some good stuff, but yes. Right, oh, bloody hell. Exterminate. What do they think I am? A bloody Dalek? It won't sell much ice cream going at that speed. Right, and Shark Tales! Yes, indeed, Shark Tales, and welcome in. I tell you what, let's get a nice cup of coffee and a little shout out. Well, Brian the rabbit on the old Ganji, like, yeah, man. Yeah, it's like, right, Shark Tales, you bugger, coffee, and a little shout out for our Shark Tales. Smooth. There we go. A little shout out as well. There we go. And Ephesus says they had loads of transportation last night. Maybe I did them for... Well, yeah, good point, yeah. Blimey. That is dire. That's dire diarrhea. As dire goes, right? We'll go and have a look in. Yes, and the special episode of Rainbow. My goodness, those Christmas tapes back in the day. For those that might not know, most television stations, we're talking, say, up to the mid 80s, maybe as far as the very early 90s. But the job back then was very well paid. Good terms and conditions, so people had time to have fun. So what would happen is, if you goofed on TV, someone, usually the person who knew they'd goofed, would turn and go, "Happy Christmas, VT," because they knew that VT, as in videotape, the people who were recording the shows, would take those clips, and at the end of the year, they would put all the clips together, and, considering it was all tape, and some of it back then even reel-to-reel tape-based, there was actually quite a lot of work involved in producing these Christmas tapes, and they were hysterical. And then, of course, they got out into the public, and they had to stop doing them because they were very rude, because they were only supposed to be seen inside the building. And yes, I used to have some copies, but they've long gone, unfortunately. I'm sure there's probably a few hanging around on YouTube. If you put BBC or ITV Christmas tapes, I'm sure there are still some floating around, and they were hysterical. Right! Well, we had no luck in there. So let's have a look on here and see what we can do ship dippy dip wise. Aha, right, we've got a little bit of transportation. Let's have a closer look at that. And, oh, and Katie says, I once met Jeffrey from Rainbow in a car park in Cloneth. Oh, now, is that Llangollen? Is that Llangollen? But that's another story. Yes, in a car park. I tell you what. Hey! Oh, blooming liberating, that's illegal. How many bodger? I tell you what, well, I only worked on the very last Bodger and Badger. So, yes. Oh, look, there's a nice little courier job there in Diarrhea. How far away is it, though? Oh, 19,000. Well, I've got to do it, because we've got to do it for the old, oh, threat level 6! Jeez Louise. Let's have a look at this one in Gargoo. That's even further! Another threat level 6. What is going on? Oh, that's good. That's 3. That's 3. Let's have a look. That's alright. We'll have that one. Right, we've got that one. That's 300, but it is 4. Oh, bugger it, we'll take that one. Oh, it's another 3. Oh, 19, we'll have a bit of that. Another 3, Moo Gong. What do we got? 1,000, lovely jubbly. That's another 3. What do we got? Oh, 150. We'll have a bit of that. Right. I reckon, ladies and gentlemen, that should actually see us. Let's have a look-see. Over here. We have got, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacked missions. Jeez Louise, that maybe was a little bit overzealous on my count. But I tell you what, if we do the closer ones first, and then I can always poddle over to the further away ones. Yeah, let's do that one. So we'll get the old map of galaxies up. But the next thing is, ladies and gentlemen, how long have we been up? Because my little backski is saying to me we've probably been up an hour. Blimey O'Reilly, let's have a look-see. 1 hour, 10 minutes and 48 of those Earth seconds, which does mean, ladies and gentlemen, I do need a tea. I do need a wee. And I also need to do some little exercises for me old sciatic nerveness. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a little breakette. I will be back, hopefully about 7 or 8 minutes tops. And blimey, Sergeant Hegors, we're just about to take a break, Sergeant. Let me get you a brewage. And then we'll sort that out. There we go.
Guaranteed
to blow your mind. Hope you're doing well, Sergeant Hegor. I do apologise, but yes, it's that time where we've got to do the old back exercises, empty the colostomy bag, and fill up the brewage. That was probably too much information. So I will see you all hopefully about 6 or 7 minutes. I do have some rather entertaining, even though I say so myself. You're probably going, yeah, we've seen them all before, Nick. They're not that entertaining, but you know, let's give it a go.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin. The Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk script AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken, made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe, available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame. Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop. Ship. Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark 3 here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing a hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people. Okay. Settle down. Right. In today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got limp, old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpets.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous Experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Tired of constant attacks? Angry about too many rebuys? Fined again for someone else's actions? Don't get down. Don't get upset. Get even. Call Nick Dangerous, private investigator. Nick Dangerous will track down your attackers. Find who's responsible for interdicting you. Discover the true perpetrators of your fines. Bring to justice whoever destroyed your ships. Nick Dangerous PI, Nick Dangerous MD, and Lambert Ship Shop offer a zero refund contract. Anyone dissatisfied with our services can go whistle for it. Any disputes will be ignored and all complaints settled by us sending the boys around for a chat.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
And we are back. Thank you for letting us take that break. And Terakov, welcome in. Stitcher, yeah, I tell you what, Stitcher, well, as you know, Nick Dangerous gets up close and personal with them. So, yeah, and then, it's like all species. You can't tar them all with the same brush. Or whip them all with... No. Terakov, you sweetheart. Brewage, coming your way. Heyo! Or maybe not. Mr. Hitomi, welcome in. How you doing? Let's try that one again. And Mr. Hitomi as well.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Let's get a coffee for our Mr. Hyde. In fact, I tell you what we're going to get. We're going to get a Milo for our Mr. Hitomi. Easy creamy.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy creamy. And I've actually got a fresh, hot cup of brewage. Well, that is piping. And I do apologise. I'm also sucking off a fisherman's friend. So, it's, a bit of a sore throat. So it always helps to suck a fisherman's friend when you've got a sore throat. Right. Let's do it. Oh, blimey. Yes, it is lunchtime, Mr. Hitomi. It is indeed. It is time to lunch as we head out back to BGS, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we had a few days off. And, well, Katie, it does help if they're friendly, to be fair. Hey! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Alright, well, let's go nail a dude.
Hey, good old Excalibur. Let's go nail a dude. I tell you what I should, Coco. Right, Bill. Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Jeez Louise, I tell you what, one of these days, it's going to take me hat off, old Kremen. Right, we're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. First mission of the day. Took us over an hour to get back to Glassy Arse Landings as poor old Bill. I mean, he's over 90 years old. 8 jumps in 50 minutes. I mean, the poor old boy, his arse was well, you
This
know, in
need to
tatters.
explore,
But
gain
he's still at
knowledge.
his post.
Eventually, whether you like it or not,
Oh, here we
and
go.
contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void.
Just humour him.
Blindly. Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Yep, sounds like an adventure, Bill. That is, that's wonderful. Thank you, Bill. Right, did we set a destination? I believe we did, and it was quite close. Here we go! Oh, my dong! Oh, I love a bit of my dong, ladies and gentlemen. Who doesn't like my dong? As Mr. Hitomi says, well, if his arse is in tatters, we might as well space the poor old bugger. Oh, Mr. Hitomi, I tell you what, yes, we have used and abused Bill a bit this morning. And of course, he's now going to go, yeah, well, Mr. Hitomi, I don't know if we can retire him, but we'll give him a bit of a spacing. Let's do it. Mr. Hitomi dropping 1,440 of those hard-earned Chanel points to give old Bill a bit of a spacing. Give the old chubby butcher a shove. There he goes. You've got to get a bit of momentum in zero G. There he goes. Au revoir, Bill. Bon voyage. Yes, indeed. We shat. Old Shatner. No, we spaced old Shatner. Jeez Louise. No, we didn't shit Spacener. No, Shat. No. Anyway, yes. Good. Right, well, hopefully while he's out there, he'll... oh, and he has. God bless him. He's taken the old chamois leather out and he's giving those windows a clean. Because, you know, if Warlord turns up and those windows are dirty, he won't be happy. Oh, blimey, Bill, how did you do that? What's up, Warlord?
Surely that's a thing by now. You know, we can go faster than light. We can't clean the blooming window.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you've got Bill. Good old Bill. Right, well, this could be risking it for a biscuit. Let's see if Kenny's here. Hey, Kenny. Well, he sounds an owl. Shall we see if we can get Kenny to do it? Kenny, engage FSD. Oh, no! Kenny's gone as well! Oh, I don't believe it! What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jeez Louise.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
They killed Kenny! Jeez Louise! And he goes out again for Stitcher twice in a row! Poor Kenny!
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
Twice in a row, Stitcher! Jeez Louise, you gotta love it. Poor Kenny. Poor Kenny. Right, well, jeez Louise, we've not got Bill, we've not got Kenny. This is not looking good. Just making sure. I tell you what, Stitcher, he's... I don't know how he managed it. He always manages to come back, doesn't he? But yeah, that's worrying. I don't know why... Something else has got broken, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting worrying because...
Nice.
Indeed, Hitomi. Yeah, this is getting slightly worrying because first it was the bot, now it's voice attack. To me, that could be corrupted data on a drive, but I've had no smart warnings on it at all. Yeah, getting a bit worried about that because this is now something else that's not working. I've not touched at all. Anyway, right, do you think Bill's back in? Let's hope Bill's back in. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frame shifter.
There you go. Cleans the wind. He loves it. He loves it. Right, hats, knickers. Here we go. There we go. Mr. Hitomi, you will not believe how often and how many backups I have of this particular machine. There are everything to do with streaming is on Dropbox. The whole machine is backed up not once but twice to 2 separate drives.
Scanning that.
And yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. It might just be coincidence. It might just be coincidence, but it does have that feeling of corrupted data. which I don't like. That's not good. Right, where are we going? Oh, we got 2 in here. Look at that. Right, was that Beagle? Beagle? We're off to see the Beagles. Let's go to the Beagles first. Lovely jubbly, super duper. Not very far at all. And shooting in with a host. Cute, oh, cute a banana. I tell you what, shooting blanks, thank you so much for the host. It has been a hostage sort of day, so, as you know, all hostess with a mostess get a orange mocha frappuccino and a shout out. 3 months, blimey, shooting.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah!
A little bit of jitterbuggery there for you. And then, of course, a little shout out for our shooting blanks. Another of our elite dangerous brethren. A sister in binary and non-binary beings. Right, ladies and gentlemen, first mission of the day. Let's have a look-see. Steven Seagal, right, it's not Beagle, it's Seagal, right. My dyslexia is getting better. Right, we're on the way, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big butt plug shaped station, so it should be easy getting some dogging action. These big ones don't seem to be quite as fussy with the dogging and docking that some of these smaller ones are. So, hats, knickers, we're dropping out of super duper space, so hopefully any minute now.
Something dark side.
So we should be. Are we coming in? Oh, blimey, that's. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we've been here before. It does ring a bell. Right. Any minute. Oh, we can actually go a little bit faster. And Sorrow in with a host. Keep a banana. Sorrow, you sweetheart. Welcome in. Another hostess with the mostess. Let's do the old orange mocha frappuccino. And the shout out and the jitterbuggery.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah!
There we go. Jitterbug indeed. And we're here. Blimey, O'Reilly. There we go. Not too far off either. Buttery biscuit base. Gotta love it. Right. Let's see if we can get some dogging action, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, request dogging.
Asking now.
Oh, look at that. In like Flynn. And Sir as well. And they must be expecting a delivery of the old crate fried chicken. Yes, that is the crate fried chicken getting fried. Let's get a coffee for our Sir. Welcome in, Sir. And Sorrow, I tell you what, it's lovely to see you all. It really is. Right, first mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is we hopefully will be on a little bit of a rollage when we get started with this one, as the Sorteria Accord are in need of a little bit of push on the old influence front. So there we go. You saw the adverts for the Tesla Auto Dock. You're now seeing it live in action. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is 100% reliable. About 5% of the time you use it. So yes, we cannot emphasise that it is 100% reliable. And Stitcher says, my son loves when the mocker sound bites, so I decided to let him hear the full Wham song. And he went, no, like that. Oh, I tell you what, it's funny, isn't it? I can remember, there are certain bits of songs that are really great, and then, it's sort of like, the rest of it sort of, hey. Right, 1 hour, 32 minutes. Let's get that Starport Services up, and get ourselves our first mission handed in today. Any minute now. There we go. Super duper. And it's 3 on the influence. There we go. 3 influence. Lovely jubbly. Have a bit of that. Super duper. Gary Cooper. Look what you could have won. There we go. And then you go lunch. And while we're lunching, we had our first mission on. So now if anyone comes in, they can say, how many missions have you done? And we can reply.
What a maroon.
1 mission. It's only taken us 1 hour and 35. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Right, second one coming up. This is where we get into a roll. We're not talking Swiss roll. We're not even talking a bacon roll. Nay, nay, nay. We are talking on a roll. Sorrow says, well, we could do with a little bit of limpet petting. Bill? Landing gear.
Gear up.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, let's get our arses out of glassy arse. And onto our... Well, no, it's not glassy arse, is it? This was our first port of call. Old Beagle, Seagull station. So, if we look on this, there we go. Look at that, there's our next one. There we go. Oh, it's old Nagasaki Vision. We like a bit of Nagasaki. So, ladies and gentlemen, we might only be going into super duper cruise, because it is recommended to keep hold of your hats. Keep hold of your knickers. Saves me trying to steal them. Right, here we go. Bill, engage super duper drive.
Drives. Engaging.
Here we go. Right, we're on our way. We've got a limpet to pet for Sorrow. So, let's whip it out and see which limpets it's gonna be. Oh, and it's the original collector limpet. You gotta love it. There you go, Sorrow. With the old canister waiting patiently in the side wings there, as we give that limpet some serious loving. Maybe a little bit of licking. And I tell you what, with a technique like that, ladies and gentlemen, you know what's coming. So's the limpet. I tell you what. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, but sausage in the hole sounds fantastic.
It certainly does indeed, Katie. I tell you what, and I mean for the full effect, we could go for the Squid Knacker, a 3D printed limpet ASMR for the complete experience of limpet loving. Don't forget, you need to lick your limpet, and your limpet won't be limp for much longer. Ooh, yes. Ooh, I say. Oh, blimey, that way. Oh, I tell you what, that's getting rather moist. I tell you what, a moist limpet. Moist and limpet. I tell you what, that sounds like my love life. Moist and limpet. And, oh no, your cargo hatch has failed. No, Katie. That is not good. And I hope that's not a euphemism, because... It's innuendo, Jones.
Yes, Indy? Yes, not that Jones, the other Jones!
Right from the word go, you have a fantastic entrance.
Give it a
Thank you very
kiss.
much. And the show is
Turbo Tony, thank you for the follow. And I tell you what, Turbo Tony of the 6 and 6s, the 666, the little devil Turbo Tony. Let's get a brewage and a PSA for our Turbo Tony.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here, public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received. And quite often I get a little bit of a damp patch. So, Tony Turbo 666, you have a smashy nice and of course most importantly a horny a day. There we go. How you doing, Turbo Tony? I tell you what, it's a bit of a madhouse. We do play Elite, but that's usually between an awful lot of, sort of silliness. So no worries if we're not. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but there's a lot of very knowledgeable people. So if you do have any questions about Elite Dangerous, do fire away. And I'm sure if this old maroon can't, there's somebody in chat who can. Right, we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Hopefully you're keeping hold of your hats, you're keeping hold of your knickers, because if you think you've got a safety belt, you are very, very mistaken.
Let's go, people. We have a job to do.
I tell you what, blimey, poor old Lawrence Fishburne, he's been trapped in here almost a week. I tell you what, I think, when we get to Nagasaki Station, maybe tomorrow, in fact, maybe tomorrow we'll drop him off somewhere. See if we can pick somebody up a little less moody. I tell you what. Yes, get on with it, says Fiery. I tell you what, we are trying. We are trying. And talking of trying, I think even Crispy's had enough.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
Yep, I think we should. Right, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are today doing BGS, and you can't mention BGS without mentioning our Zorba.
You bastard, Nick. You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see proper Elite, computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Well, I wouldn't mind. Yes, if you want to see some real Elite action, give that man a follow. Right, and let's see if we can get some action in Nagasaki Station. So, Bill, request dogging.
Asking now.
Yep, in like Flynn, you gotta love it. Even a small station, you tell them it's Nick Dangerous, and they go, well, if we're gonna have anyone dogging in our station, it might as well be Nick Dangerous. Indeedly doodly. There we go. Isn't that a pretty sight? Mr. Hitomi, thank you so much for popping in. I'm going to get you an Earl Grey, but Lord only knows what sound is going to come out with it.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
There we go. Another one that's completely balked. But there you go. Thank you for popping in, Mr. Hitomi. Let's see if a hug will work. Because, sometimes...
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
There we go. Good for you indeed. Lovely. Well, thanks for joining us during your break. Right. We're going to be a little bit naughtier here. We're actually going to just drop it off while on the pad, which is a bit of a dirty, jerky thing to do. But, at the end of the day, if, you might as well. Right, what have we got? 3 on the influence. Lovely jubbly. That's 6 influence so far. Super duper. Gary Cooper. Look at what you could have won. Let's lunch. Oh yeah, 2 missions. So now Zorba.
What a maroon.
2 missions. 1 hour 41. We're doing well. We're stacking them and we're racking them. Bill, talking of stacking them. Landing gear.
Raising landing gear.
Yeah, we managed to get a whole host of nice little courier jobs. So hopefully we can actually do some good today for the Sorteria Accord BGS. Now that one is... Oh, that's only 19 light seconds. Oh, we'll have some of that. In the old Marin system. Right, there we go. Hold your A's. Lovely jubbly. Plotty. Super duper. Gary Cooper. Let's see what you could have won. There we go. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, yet again, it is that time to hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Bill is asleep again.
Oh, I mean, I know he's had 8 jumps. In fact, no, technically he has had 9 jumps in an hour and 45 minutes, which at 90 years old, yeah, yeah.
Greetings, Commander Nicky Wiki Woo.
Oh, Nicky Wiki Noo, is it now? Yeah, scream if you want to go faster. Jeez Louise. Computer, make me a tea.
I'm sorry, Nick. Tea is unavailable at this time.
Computer, make me a coffee.
I'm sorry, Nick. Coffee is unavailable at this
Oh,
time.
what's going... Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think we definitely need... I'll tell you what, we'll give Bill more than a bloody poke. He's already been out once. Let's do him again, Katie. Let's space old Billy boy. Yes, indeed. Let's get that chubby butcher back out. I think he really loves it, but, you know, right, give him a shove. There he goes. Au revoir, Bill. There you go. We Space Shatner. Indeed, indeed. We certainly did, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully, if we... Oh, dear. Oh, he won't be cleaning the windows. He won't be... He's got his blooming bungee stuck in the old... I hope it's his bungee anyway. Stuck in the airlock doors. That is not good. And, of course, now he's banging away on the back of the old crate. And, of course, most of us in our lives would admit we've banged away on a few crates in our times. And Fun Gamer, how you doing? Let's get... What are we going to get? I tell you what, let's get back to a Milo for our Fun Gamer.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy, creamy. Right, now, Bill's outside, so... I tell you what, Kenny's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And Kenny seems to be... yeah... It is easy creamy, isn't it? I tell you what, Zorba, in fact, you've popped out and popped back, so, you know...
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy
creamy.
Easy creamy. You gotta love a bit of easy creamy Milo. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, suck it through a Tim Tam. I tell you what, after my last disastrous... absolutely no safety net, no spoon, diabolical Tim Tam slam. It's gone a bit on the old. We've been holding the Tim Tam slamages. Oh, nice one, Fun Gamer. Attempting to farm raw mats. Doing well other than the percent of the ones. Well, there's always going to be something. You can always guarantee that one thing that you can't bloody find or is in scarcity or, you know, it's I think like I say, you know, don't forget if they are watching you. Ooh. Oh! Ooh, that nearly, pardon me, that nearly went down the wrong way. That was that close to going down the wrong plug hole. Jeez Louise, I mean, you know. Whoa! Jeez, that was close. Ooh, blimey. There we go. Right! Right, we haven't got Bill. Let's press a button and see what happens. But cross your fingers. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. Anything can happen in the next half hour. We used to be able to play that theme tune, but now we can't. Thanks to DM, a C, and A. Keep your eyes out. Hopefully it will be witchy-watchy-watchy space. I see a witch and an alarm clock. I see 2 witches and an alarm clock. I tell you what, I think we're doing all right.
All other systems
we're doing all right. Crystal shard fields are gone, but I did figure that out. Oh, blimey. I tell you what, that's... Sent 2 images in your Discord of the new models for Cluster and Fragment. Oh, thank you, Fun Gamer. I will go and have a look at that after the old streamage. Right, there we go. The old Ham-U terminal. Ham me. I tell you what, so who's offering ham? I do like a bit of ham. Ham sandwich. Ham sandwiches are nice. Right, come on, where are you? Get the other side of this sunnage things. When the alarm clock wakes up to a yeah, I tell you what, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, instead of an alarm clock going off, the witch goes off. That's, well, blimey. I tell you what, I've seen the Witches of Eastwick. That's, you don't want it, well, I don't know, maybe. I mean, oh, yeah, actually thinking of the witch, no, don't go there, Witches of Eastwick, jeez Louise, there's a confusing wank, if I ever thought of one, you know, because you got the man himself, you know, you got, you know, oh, what's his name, oh, Jack Nicholson, yeah, you got Jack Nicholson, and, oh, sorry, Zorba, is that line just being crossed again, Zorba?
Get on the fort now!
I tell you what, yes indeed. I do love it. I do apologise, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the tangents of this this mind do tangentize into something sometimes that's a little bit less than acceptable, but you know, that's what we're here for. Most of us here, I think, have some sort of issues. An Acton!
Take that horse back to the stable!
Give it a kiss, Acton 42. Jeez Louise, that's 2 follows today. Jeez Louise. And Major Turbo Lag in as well. Well, it's Major Turbo Lag's easy, or so I've been told. So that's, there we go. Major, put your lips around this. It's creamy and it's easy.
See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
You gotta love it. And Acton, not only are we going to get you a nice brewage, and if you don't like tea, we always stick your face in the old cocaine. And blimey, O'Reilly.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
But he's not cheap, is he, Vlad? Vlad, did I get you a drink? I tell you what, we're going to get you a vodka, but unfortunately, I don't think the right thing's going to play. It's probably going to tell you that it's going to be blowing your mind.
Guaranteed
there you
to
go.
blow your mind.
There you go. And Tevez! Jeez Louise, it's taken that amount of time. Jeez Louise. Right, we've got a Thargoid petting from Commander Tevez. And also, I need to do a PSA for our Acton. So here we go, Acton. In fact, I'll tell you what we will do. Bill, request dogging.
Sending docking request.
Lovely, in life. Right, while that's happening, ladies and gentlemen, let's give the PSA to our Acton. Ladies and gentlemen, here, public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received. Quite often I get a bit of a stiffy too. So Acton 42, you have a smashy, nice, and of course most importantly, a horny a day. There we go. Not confusing at all. Right, mission number 3 coming up, but we have got a Pet the Thargoid for Commander Therese, which of course is going to upset our adorable Sean, our airlock dock, and our twin decks, but Tevez doesn't care. They've slammed down those 1,220 Chanel points for some Thargoid action with Nick Dangerous and Terry. So with a little bit of a little bit, look at that, 3, that's 9 on the influence so far, 9 inf. I tell you what, no wonder the Soteria Accord love me so much. Right, we can add on 1 more. There we go. So now people can say, how many missions?
What a maroon.
3 missions. You gotta love it. Right, let's see if Bill's back awake. Bill? Landing gear?
Landing gear rigged.
Ah, well done, Billy boy. Right. Let's prop this next Tooty Tooty Rooty. And now one of these is a long way away. That's 311, so I think that's the last one, and this one is 9. Yep, so we'll do this one, and then we'll do the one that's a long way away, and then come back and see if we can do any more. And we might be running out of time by then. As you know, we normally do a 2.5 hour stream, because trying to keep up this amount of energy as somebody of my age and somebody who's abused their body quite as much as I have, it's not easy keeping it up. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we do owe Commander Tevez the old Thargoid petting. Sorry, I got an itchy eye. Well, I tell you what, blimey, it's not me. At least it's not me brown eye. And I tell you what, having said that, you know, I could sit and scratch me brown eye, and you probably wouldn't notice, but. Oh, I tell you what, I think I've got a blooming, got the old lashes loose. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Commander Tevez has redeemed it. It has been enough, look at that brain, enough time waiting. So, if your name is Twindex, the adorable Sean, or Airlock Doc, if you are having a light snack, a full meal, whether it be breakfast, lunch, dinner, or tea, you may want to look away. If you are of a dicky disposition, or you just don't like things that go wobbly, 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 in the day or night, it is time to look away, as we, of course, get up close and personal, and, of course, wrist deep with Nick Dangerous and Terry the Thargoid. So look away, those of faint of heart. Yes, we thought, ladies and gentlemen, we were tickling a Thargoid tummy, but nay, nay, and thrice nay, it wasn't a tummy, but neither was it a blue-footed or red-footed booby, and neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, ladies and gentlemen, it turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's boobs. But how did we know it was Terry's boobs? Well, we carried on innocently tickling, and eventually, after a little while, Milky.
Pet the Thargoid.
There we go. Those that looked away can look back now. And there we go. Had the dog be an arse the other day, licked my right eye the other day because it was trying to lick me. I tell you what, yeah, when they get your old eyeball, or they get a tongue up the old nose. We had one of our old Westies. He used to love mining for nose gold. It was his, it's like, get off! Kiss, 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 kiss. Oh, nose gold. Kiss, 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 nose gold. Like, get off. Blimey. You get your own nose gold, Blimey, and most of us do, go mining for that. Right, talking of mining, let's see if we can get this road back on the show. Bill? Engage FSD.
Frameshift now engaged.
Blimey, right. Probably for the penultimate time today. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. We are hopefully entering witchy, watchy, watchy space. If you see witches, if you see watches, do please shout out in chat. Usually it's only me and Afru and maybe one other who seems to be hallucinating. 2 witches and an alarm clock. Indeedy doodly. There we go. Right. And we have got a little bit of a trip ahead of us. We'll see if we can get some free fuel with that free fuel scoop. And don't forget, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the adverts at half-time. 10 bodies! Not quite as many as the Mansons, but there you go. 1 alarm clock. Thank you, Fun Gamer. It's supposed to be a watch, but, beggars can't be choosers. There we go. Ooh, that's not that far wrong either. I tell you what, we're on a winner crate fried chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedy. Get that free fuel. Look at that. That would have cost us a fortune. There we go. And then we go dive, and head to our penultimate mission of today. Let's have a look at that uptime, because I reckon we could probably squeeze a few more in. 1 hour 57, I tell you what. I tell you what, if Lady Luck is shining upon us today, we might just be able to squeeze one more in. I mean, we've done 5. Well, no, we've done 3. No, this will be number 4 that we're coming in for. I can't, crikey, only. Let's just double check.
What a maroon.
Yes, we've done 3 missions in 2 hours, which, you know, is actually a darn good record for this old maroon. Though Flying Fridays, I do believe we managed 6 missions on Flying Friday. But to be fair, we were back in the old Horizons for Flying Friday, which of course does mean there's a lot less walking about. There we go. Yeah, at that rate, I'll be taking the King of BGS off Zorba. I tell you what, I think our Zorba's reasonably safe on that count. Even when I get a little help from my friends, as the Beatles used to say. The good old Beatles. Yes, indeedy, yes. With a little help from your friends. Yes, indeedy. We have had plenty of help from plenty of friends. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we are in open. So if you do want to join us and have a bit of a giggle, you are always more than welcome. And I could actually put the pedal to the metal, couldn't I? What a maroon! There we go. That'll get us there a bit quicker, won't it? Jeez Louise. I am. You are the god of BGS, the king of Conte, the one and only Zorba Dundee. Oh no! BGS is broken as well. No! It's gonna. I tell you what. I tell you what. That Warbucks. I mean, I didn't mind the AI getting a bit screwed up, but now he's fucking my bot. I mean, jeez Louise. I mean, I've heard of bend over and take it, but Warbucks is taking it to another level, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Zorba. Not only the computer, but my bloody bot as well. Having a right rogering. I tell you what, AI's gone. Bot's gone. Took it right up the USB slot. Indeed. I tell you what, there was plenty of uploading going on, I can tell you. Jeez Louise, filled my cache, that's for sure. That's... It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oceanic explorer P.H. Nargelet has made 30 trips 3,600 meters down to the Titanic. But he's never seen a 100-meter gash.
You can't beat the 100-meter gash. Yes, well, serial ports are a little bit on the slow side. I prefer a good old parallel port, you know, when all the stuff goes in, you know. Parallel ports are a bit like a gangbang, aren't they? Because everything goes in at once. Whereas with serial ports, it's like one after another, you know, just, you know, form an orderly queue and we'll get... So, yeah, I mean, for speed, I'd rather go for the parallel port, but, you know, yeah, I've done it, haven't I, Sean? Yeah, too far? I think so.
Get on the floor now!
I'm about a tape drive. Somebody had to bring it down to the tape drive. Oh, you gotta love it. Well, oh dear. Yeah, hello Nicky Wicky Woo to you too. There we go. We're on the way in. Let's see what this one. It would do that. Yes, they need some crate fried chicken. You've gotta love it. There we go. Look at that. That is the crate fried chicken being freshly fried to be delivered. As yes, I must admit. I mean, you know, go back to the 70s, Fun Gamer. And, yeah, they were all the rage. There we go. Right! How we doing? There we going. There we go. Woven ram, the stuff Nick used back when he was a young lad. I tell you, yeah, a punch card. Hey! Punch my ticket, Turbo Tony. Hey! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Do you still have a floppy?
Oh, and the timing's wonderful. Oh, Dave Brown still has a floppy when we're talking about punch cards, tapes. Oh, dear. I tell you what, you can't beat a little bit of naughtiness when it comes to computer terms. You gotta love it. Right, let's do it. Mission number 4. I tell you what, we're on a winner. Crate fried chicken dinner. Lovely. 8-inch floppies. Yeah, 8-inch floppies. 3.5-inch floppies. 5.25-inch floppies. There were a lot of floppies around back in the day. And then they all went hard, didn't they? They all went hard and solid. Can't be, you know, nice having a hard one, but a solid, fucking solid drive. I tell you what, whoa, I should Coco. There we go. Anytime you like. We're not, you know, it's not as though we're on a bit of a rush here. Oi! Oh, don't you dare. Don't you slat. Oh, there we go. I thought it was going to give me the old purple python. I tell you, another 3. Look at that. So that's 3, 3, 3, 9, 12. 12 influence so far today. Look at that. Let's add it on with pride. There we go. So if we now go missions, and of course if I could actually spell it right, that would help.
What a maroon.
There we go. 4 missions. How long have we been up for? The Viagra's definitely working. Poor old Bill's jumped numerous times. 2 hours, 4 minutes and 31 seconds with 1 mission still in the bag. So, let's have a quick look-ski-cook-ski and see where we go. Yes, indeedy. Let's grab that one, see where we're going. Oh, a little short hop-ski. A little short hop-ski there. There we go. We've been all over the place today. I tell you what, this has actually been, apart from Flying Friday, probably one of the most prosperous single-seated set of BGS we have done in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. But that is, as they say in, Punch and Judy, that's the way to do it. Indeedly doodly, he's behind you. Right, Bill! Landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, we'll follow that one out. I'll tell you what, I think we're nicely lined up. Shall we do the naughty one? Yeah, let's hit the boost. Whoa! That was close. Jeez Louise, that was close. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. I could feel me sphincter, you know, doing a little bit of a twinge there as we went out. An equaliser! Jeez Louise, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, you're too kind. Equaliser. Now, what are we going to get our equaliser? I tell you what, it's going to be easy. It's going to be creamy. Equaliser. Milo, coming your way.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy creamy. You gotta love it. Right. Are we on our way? I think we are.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Thank you, Fun Gamer. Right. We have the pedal to the metal. We have 1 mission left to complete. Then we can return to Glassy Arse Landings for the Sorteria Accord. And of course, it's been very remiss. I haven't mentioned the SOAC.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There we go, frightening those Thargoids. Yes, do check out the Sorteria Accord, who we are doing the old BGS for. And while you're at it, what shall we do? We'll do a quick fast as well. Boom indeed. Yes, if you're interested in the Fast team, that's some information. I believe they are officially leaving the applications open.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, they will be looking at applications on and off. There we go. Right, one last jump. There we go. Well, we do try, Katie. We do try. But, you know, they let the odd maroon in like me that... you know, I think, you know, it's like, yeah, no, you know, well, you know, I suppose you've got to have your token nutter, haven't you? It's yes, definitely the token nutter. Right, talking of tokens, Bill. I shouldn't shout, should I? Bill, engage FSD.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
No, do or do not. There is no try.
Exactly. We've had this before, Bill. This is the second time today, Bill. And as Yoda says, there is no try, there is only do-do. So, you know, do or don't. There is no try. Yeah, do-do, I'll do-do, you do-do. Right, anyway, enough of do-do. Bill, engage FSD.
Boom.
Oh no, not again. Oh my goodness. Buck Rabbit, he'll know what to do.
Yeah, you can only do it if you've got a Swiss Army knife.
I've only got a Leatherman.
Which I do have.
Well, that's great. Can I borrow it?
No, you've just got to have one. That's the point.
So my Leatherman's no good then?
You've literally just got to have a Swiss Army knife.
But wouldn't the same be true about my Leatherman?
You don't even have to get it out of its wrapper, you know?
Oh, right. So just having it will help fix the FSD.
As long as it's got what is it, a crosshead screwdriver.
Well, my Leatherman's got one of those.
That's all you need.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Buck Rabbit.
It's all good.
Nah, cheers, mate. I mean, crikey, it's at least we've got the FSD fixed. By the way, which Swiss Army knife have you got?
I've got the one up from the really basic one.
Cheers, Buck Rabbit. I must remember to pick one up at the next starport. You're the best.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking awesome.
You are indeed. Cheers, Buck Rabbit. Oh, good old Buck Rabbit. Computer, shout out Buck Rabbit.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
I tell you what, not half. Yes, it says Mech Warrior, but our Buck Rabbit is an awfully good Elite Dangerous player. Right, hopefully now we're all sorted. So, Bill, engage FSD. Oh, come on, Bill, for pity. Oh, hang on. What's going on? I tell you what, bit of a delay on that one, Billy boy. Sing us a song, Bill.
Is this the real life?
Bad dog!
Fantasy. Caught. Leaving the system.
Oh, hang on, DMCA. There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly, that was close. Bad dog, how are you doing? A quick coffee for our bad dog. And I tell you what, we haven't had the biscuits out for a while.
I like the base. I like the
buttery biscuit base.
I like the base.
Scanning that.
Biscuit
I like
base.
the buttery biscuit base.
Bloomin' love it. Cup of coffee, biscuits for our bad dog. 48 bodies. Jeez Louise. That is definitely serial killer numbers. Right, there we go. 321,000. But it is worth, I believe, 4 or maybe even 5 of those there influence points. So I'll do. I tell you, lovely to see you, bad dog. Lovely to see you. We're going to put the pedal to the medal, and while we're doing that, we might.
Hello, I'm Melby, better known as Scaredy Spice.
Ooh, you bastards! You gotta love it. Right, well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be time for a bit of the old Apex Shuttle entertainment. Yes, Apex streaming service, ladies and gentlemen. You may have seen it before, you may have not. But the old Apex streaming service, you can't beat a bit of arse.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
The event of 3306. When worlds collide.
We're here today to witness Commander Orange Phoenix and Shuggy Boy providing incredible footage of these two gas giants colliding. A few hours later, with Commander Orange Phoenix in position and also Shuggy Boy taking up an alternative view, we get ready for this cataclysmic event. We wait with patience for the next few hours as these huge gas giants get closer and closer. Commander Orange Phoenix getting far closer than he really safely should do, and Commander Shuggy Boy keeping a safe distance and giving us an alternative view of how close these massive giants are to this cataclysmic event. As the hours turn into days, we wait and wait as they get closer and closer. Finally, the event unfurls in front of our eyes, and disappointingly, there's well, blimey. That wasn't quite as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Producers of this programme would like to thank It's Micro T, Shuggy Boy 4540, and Commander Orange Phoenix for their help in the production of this cataclysmically bad event. And also the Canon Interstellar Research Group, Stellar Photography, Videography and Fan Art, and of course you, the viewers, for sponsoring us to produce such in-depth programming material.
We got his beautiful little...
Well, I tell you what, I thought we'd be a bit further forward on that, timey. Squid says, well, the good thinking, Deep Blue, let's do it. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Federation. There we go, made a little bit of leak topical. There we go. Deep Blue, how are you doing? Squid Knacker, in with the Let's Space Jason. You are absolute sweethearts. Deep, we better get a quick shout out for our Deep Blue. Another of our elite dangerous brethren, sisterin, and non-binary beings. Thank you, Bad Dog. Thank you. Hugs all round. Doing all right, Deep. Doing all right. We're hope you are as well. Hope you are doing all right as well. We were just thinking we might be a little bit closer than we actually are, but unfortunately, we're still quite a distance away. But we have had the redemption by Squid Knacker for a bit of Jason spacing. So let's do it. Let's space Jason. Here we go. Oh, well, I used to know what it was like, Deep. Let's have a look-see. Squid, give it the old... Yeah, there he goes. Give the old Cockney so-and-so. Yeah, there he is. Off you go. Au revoir, Jason. We did indeed. We spaced our Statham. And, yeah, well, I tell you what, I know you got beer for everyone, but I think, to be fair, Deep Blue, you do need a bit of coffee to kickstart you in the morning.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. Right, we have still got over 200 light seconds. 200,000 light seconds. I thought that little bit of entertainment might have covered a little bit more than it has done, but you know, we can always throw out a few freebies while we're at it. Oh yeah, I tell you what, Deep. I tell you what, yeah, the old. And you're currently working. Nice one, Turbo Tony. I take my hat off to those that can multitask. Unlike me, yes, I can can't do the old multitasking. Right, let's have a look-see. What have we got that we can pop out for now? Oh, I tell you what, why don't we just do that little salty piece on what happens when you join a Nick Dangerous stream?
Nick's a very sweet guy, but he's also very scary. He's willing to throw you out of the airlock just if you come into his channel, and he'll randomize it. It's like, okay, well, it's time to go ahead and get rid of fucking Will. Will's gonna go right through the airlock because you decided to make me happy. That's what the man does when he's happy. He throws you out the airlock. That's a problem.
With the green docking lights to your right.
Make sure you never devalue yourself when you're around Nick.
I'd recommend powering
or you're going right through an airlock.
Good old Salty. I do miss our Salty. And, oh, nice one. He's got more coffee than you could shake a stick at. You gotta love it. And I tell you what, what's wrong with cake for breakfast?
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? I've seen his pink piccolo. I've even played his pink oboe. But I've never, ever seen Shatner's bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indeed!
Fried!
You need to suck a fisherman's friend.
Copa banana. Hey up, Fried! I tell you what, another hostess with the mostest fried, you sweetheart.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. Big shout out, not streaming as often as they would like, but do give them some love for when they do. Fried, another stalwart of the elite community. And how you doing, Fried? Lovely to have you all aboard. It really is. Let's have a look, see how close are. Oh, we're down to 79,000, 78,000, 77,000. We are finally, prepare for tactical loopage, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself for tactical loopage. It could happen, if it should happen, even if it couldn't happen. But this will be mission number 5 now. How are we doing for time? Are we running short? Oh, 2 hours, 21 minutes. That gives us 9 of those there Earth minutes to complete this 5th mission of the day. And considering we actually didn't start doing them until the second half, you know, this is definitely winner. Crate fried chicken dinner time. Talking of which, let me just have a. There you go. Look at that. Well, it's not very well lit. But it is a beautiful ship, the old Crate Mark II. And if you pick your Crate Mark II up second-hand from Lambert's second-hand shit shop, you too could have a free fuel scoop. Yes, indeedy. You know, we just don't care. We give stuff away left, right and centre. But just don't come asking for any warranty or anything, because, you know, we get most of our spare parts from Gino, Tony, and Cal's emporiums of second-hand ship parts. Talking about second-hand ship parts, need a brewage. If it's not Yorkshire tea, it's we. I think somebody's pissed in me tea. There we go. Anyway, let's get going. It is a concrete guarantee. Yes, that your feet will be put in concrete. And yes, I like that one actually. Yes, the shooting blanks, the concrete guarantee. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, if you come back and moan about it, you'll have concrete shoes and be hitting the river. There we go. Right, we are getting there. Shall we have a look? Shall we have a... I tell you what, we haven't checked for a little while. We haven't checked what's going on at FDev HQ. So, let's see if they're bugging with anyone at the moment.
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ, hang on a minute, it looks like Salty Singularity, Grinning Crow, and Rear Admiral Flaps are getting a bit close, you know, Bronwyn. I think it's time we send some Thargoids after them.
Oh, poor Salty Crow and Flaps, or Salty Crow Flaps as we like to call them. All three of them getting Thargoids set out after them. Jeez Louise, that's just not cricket. But then I suppose we are playing Elite Dangerous, which is as far removed from cricket as I think you could possibly be. Right. Okay, we are down to the last 6,000 light seconds, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binaries. We are now in the 5,000, so hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers, and we will have a little bit of dropping out of Super Duper Cruise action, ladies and gentlemen, for our final mission of the day. I have no... Whereas earlier I thought we might slip a little one in. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. You gotta love it. An innuendo from the other side of the pond in the old Uniteds of Stateness. Right, 2,000, almost there. I tell you what, I don't think we've got time to have any more entertainment. It's down to you've got a minute to win it. All right, my love. That was terrible. Right, here we go. Oh, hang on, we slowed down a bit too early there. There we go. It could be a tactical loopage. Do not be surprised. Because when you've been travelling in hyper... No, this isn't. This is Super Duper Cruise, isn't it? Yes, when you've been travelling in Super Duper Cruise for a while, you lose your sense of speed. And eventually, you end up in the old situation where you're going too fast. And you might crash. Which I believe was a song from the 80s or 90s. Don't go too fast, you'll crash. Still trying to work out. I don't think it was the Cardigans, but it might have been the Cardigans. But we're not talking about the Cardigans that you wear. We're talking about the Cardigans, the group, which was a silly name for a group. But then a lot of pop group names are silly. But yes, the Cardigans, maybe, baby. Right, it's down into the hundreds. Get yourselves ready. It was the primaries. I tell you what, blimey. Primitives, thank you. We got there eventually. Thank you. Right, hats, knickers. We're only dropping out a Super Duper Cruise, but you know, it's we have been cruising for quite a while, and it's time to stop crew. No, stop it, bad boy. What you gonna do? What are you going to do when they come for you? Probably run and hide. Right, talking of running and hiding, we're down to the last few light seconds. It will now go to millions of meters. We're just going to take that pedal a little bit more off of the old metal as we hopefully go right in without a tactical loopage. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Jeez Louise. Here we go. Any minute now. God, we're running short on time. Come on! Come on! Right. Hats, knickers. Last mission of the day. Can we squeeze it in? I tell you what, we thought we were going to get. We thought we were going to get a tactical loopage, but nay, nay, and thrice nay. We have beaten the system. We have beaten it, ladies and gentlemen. Almost as though we knew what we were talking about. Right, hats and knickers, we're going in, and we're going in a bit on the old warm side. There we go. Right, Bill! Request dogging.
Requesting docking clearance.
Look at that, in like blooming Flynn. And they too also want some crate fried chicken. That is what gives it its unique flavour, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that we hang the chicken in the engine manifolds, and then when we do a nice flare out, it gives the crate fried
failure imminent. Fooling.
Yeah, fool me once, fool me twice, Bill.
none.
But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, 8 or 9 jumps in one stream.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
And Robbie XP, thank you for the follow. That is very kind. That's 3 follows we've had during this stream. So of course, I will have to give you your own personal PSA. So with no further ado, Rob, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here, public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get a little bit of a woody too. So thank you so much, Robbie XP1. You have been smashing nice, and of course, most importantly, a horny a day. There we go. Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at that. 4 on the old influence. Un, deux, trois, quatre. A sank. Un, deux, trois, quatre. Yeah, Sankey! Sankey Wanky on the old influence, so that's 12 plus 5. That's 17. 17 on the old. Look at that. Yes, indeed. Look at those rewards, reputations. We're more allied than an allied thing on a particularly allied day. Now, the $6 million question is, where are we on the timeage? Let's add that mission in. So we do a mission plus. And then, if anyone asks, how many missions, plural?
What a maroon.
5 missions. How long's it taken us? Oh, bang on! 2 hours, 30 minutes, and we'll forget the 41 of those Earth seconds. Can you Adam and Eve it, ladies and gentlemen? 5 missions, 2.5 hours. We are seriously on a winner, a crate fried, a chicken dinner. Right, it's highly unlikely we are going to be able to do any more missions today, as we are bang on our usual amount of streamage time. And even if we allowed for our opener, which usually is around 2 or 3 minutes, we still wouldn't get back in time. So we're going to park up at Liebedict Port. I know it doesn't say Liebedict, but Liebedict sounds good, doesn't it? So there we go. Have a look at our little crate. Not so little, but, you know, we'll Dutch it a bit. Yeah, do a bit of Dutch on it. There we go. Bit of a Dutch angle. Right. I know, Ephesus. What is going on? I mean, you know, this is all going too well.
What a maroon.
Look at that. 5 missions in 2.5 hours. The world is coming to an end, I must admit. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who we've got. And I tell you what, now, I don't usually get to raid Father Bill, but we've got that Fox Goku, I know I tell you what, should we do Father? Hang on, let me just see if there's anyone else, because Father Bill has got an awful lot of people in there. Let's have a look. You are more than welcome. Thank you all for joining me. We will be back tomorrow. Oh, Psychit's on! But she's playing Dice Legacy. What is going on? I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly. Well, I tell you what, let's do friendship. Friendship. Oh, in fact, did we check what's? Yep, doing Elite Dangerous. That sounds good to me. Let's go and share some love with our friendship drive. And let's where are we? Where am I? I'm here. Here we go. Raid channel. Friendship drive charging. Start that raid. How many of us are going to join our friendship? There's 14, 17, 23, 28. Will we make it to the big 3-0? There's 28 of us, you absolute legends. Thank you so much. We are back tomorrow, slightly later. We're on at 2:30 UTC, 3:30 BST, mainly because there should be a nice cheeky little Orange Phoenix on tomorrow, round about somewhere between midday and 1 o'clock. So see you tomorrow, but more importantly, see you over at Friendships. You take care. Thank you all. It's been, look at me, smiling. Thank you.